Good morning, everyone, and welcome to day number 2 of Vlogtober. It's Friday. I'm trying to remember what day it is. It's day 2. It should be October 2nd. So it's Friday, October 2nd this morning. I've had my cup of tea. Most of it. There's a little bit left. I have a handful of things lined up to get done today. I am planning on filming my knitting podcast for the Karen Knits channel. So I want to get that filmed today. I normally film that on a Saturday, but I'm not going to be home most of the day. I'm going out shopping with some friends on Saturday, so I'm not really going to have time to do the filming then. So what I really want to do is get that done, get the podcast filmed today, perhaps uploaded today, or get it set so that oh, my hair. I need my hairdresser. She's got to fix me. This is looking bad. Anywho, lost my train of thought there. So I'll get my podcast for my Karen Knits channel. I'll get that filmed and edited today and possibly uploaded later today, or I'll set it and schedule it for posting tomorrow. I apologize for the noise outside. I have my window open. It's gorgeous outside. The weather's just beautiful, so I'm getting some fresh air in. But we live right along a main street, so there's a fair bit of noisy traffic going past. But anywho, so today I need to get the dishwasher loaded up and get that going so we have something to eat supper out of. I'm just going to have leftovers for supper tonight, and I'm just going to have leftovers for supper tonight, so that's quick and easy. But it's kind of I'll show you a little video clip of it later on today, but it's easiest just to reheat it in a soup bowl. So that's for supper. Be nice. That'll be quick and easy to do. I'm gonna get my podcast filmed today. I also would like to get my tracker, little inserts for my tracker done today. It's the second. I want to get going on that, so I want to get that, all the grids drawn out for that. I'd like to get that done today, so I'll probably film a little bit of that. Film a little bit of my supper. I've already had brunch. It's late morning now, and I think that's about it. So I will be back in a little while, and I'll flip the camera around and I'll give you a look at how I set up my trackers. And I'll go get that dishwasher going soon. I've already had my shower. My hair is still a little bit wet, but such is life. So I'll get the dishwasher going now that I'm done with the shower, and then we will get going on getting my tracker done and get my podcast filmed. Alrighty. And probably not today, but we got to get something done with this disaster zone behind me here. Yeah, it needs work. Anywho, maybe we'll get some of that done later today, or maybe Sunday afternoon. We'll see. Anyway, take care, and I will be back in a little bit. So I need to spend some time, and I need to update my trackers for my inserts that I have on my Chic Sparrow. And I have a tracker for basically for my YouTube stats. So I keep track of how many views I have, how much time people have watched, and how many subscribers I have. So I like to keep track of this, and you can see I've got a teeny tiny little channel. I'm hoping the novelty of this will wear off, but I've been doing this since, well, this one I started back in November, and at that point I had 218 subscribers. So in almost a year I've gone from 218 to 515 subscribers. So I'm slowly gaining, but I do want to get this updated and just get the grids drawn out for October, so I can fill that out, because I check when I get out of bed in the morning and I get onto the computer, I check my YouTube stats for my 2 channels. So for that and the Karen Knits podcast, and that one I just restarted that one in June. So I've had a slow little bit of growth in there. I'm up to 43 subscribers. It's even a tinier channel. But I want to get these 2 updated and draw out the grids or map up my lines for October for these 2. And then I also have 2 other trackers that I use from my Fitbit. And there I take, so let's look at this for example for September, starting the 16th. I track how many steps I've taken, how many floors, miles, calories, and how many minutes of activity. And I also color these in so that at a quick glance I can see how active or inactive I've been. And with these you can see that if it's green, that means I've done more than 10,000 steps, more than 10 flights of stairs, more than 5 miles, more than 3,000 calories burned, and more than 30 minutes of activity. And then it goes down. Yellow, I color it in about between 500 to just under 10,000, 5 to 9 flights of stairs, 2 miles to 4.9, 1,500 to 29.99 in calories, and some activity but less than 30 minutes, so 1 to 29 are all colored in yellow. And then red is when I've had minimal activity. So 0 to just shy of 5,000 steps, 0 to 4 flights of stairs, 1.9 and under miles, 14.99 calories and under, and 0 minutes of activity. So when I look at a page and I see, okay, there's 0 green on this page. It's mostly red. I've got the odd bit of yellow. This one always comes out yellow. I think my basic calorie burning on a basic day puts me above the 1,500 calories. I think this one is probably one maybe for the new year I might rescale that so that over 3,000 is green, or this might be, I don't know, I'll rework it. And you can see I occasionally get green, but there's very little green in here. I'm way too inactive. And even you can see for the last half of September, it's all red and yellow. First half of September, all red and yellow. So I do need to draw out that grid. And then finally, I also keep a sleep log, again with what my Fitbit tells me each morning. And there I just mark down what time I went to bed, what time I get up in the morning. I also mark down what the Fitbit says I have for my total hours of sleep, and that factors in the amount of time I was awake during the night, whether it's just tossing and turning or whether I get up to go to the bathroom, something like that. It also records on the Fitbit your hours of REM sleep, light sleep, and deep sleep. So I like keeping track of that. And the only one I keep, I color code, is the total hours of sleep. And if we look at this, if it's green, I've had 8 or more hours of sleep. I aim for green. I don't get that many where I've had a total of more than 8 hours sleep. Yellow is between 7 and 8 hours sleep. Orange is between 6 and 7 hours sleep. And if it's colored in red, I've had less than 6 hours sleep. So I'd really like to see I want to see mostly yellow and green. I'd like to see a few greens each month, and I'd like to keep it at mostly yellow. Once I'm getting into the orange and red, I'm I'm running shy on sleep, and I don't function as well when I don't get adequate sleep. So you can see for the last couple weeks in September, there's only 2 red and 4 orange. So the rest was yellow and green. So I had actually three nights with more than 8 hours sleep, which was nice. The ones that, where do I have one? I had one I think it was this month, that just really, really frustrated me. I had, was it this month or last month? Maybe it wasn't that recently. I think here I had like 7 hours and 58 minutes of sleep. It's like just like 2 or 3 more minutes to put me over 8. That's just as frustrate me when I'm 10 minutes less than 8 hours. Oh well, if that's my biggest problem in life, that I'm just shy of getting 8 hours sleep, I'll have to live with that. So let's get these trackers updated. And I have my little Ollie blocks on here. I have a small one on here to mark the current page. And I should actually have this written down someplace, but I don't, and I never remember exactly where my marks are. So each month I end up doing this. So my mark is going to be at 1.3, 4.3, 7.5, and then on this side 1.2, 4.2. This doesn't have to be super precise. It's just, I want to have it relatively consistent. So I have to remember that I need 1 extra line for here. So you just start up there. I say 1.3. 4.3, 7.5, and then whoops, I went 1 page too far. I'll be ready for November. So mark down the dates. And the first was a Thursday. And I just mark down, and I do this typically first thing in the morning. I will mark down, I'll check YouTube in the morning and I mark down what the numbers were. So I just want to get that filled in. I just wrote these on a scrap piece of paper because I didn't have this done yesterday, in time for yesterday. And today was, so then when I get up tomorrow morning, I will check and I will come in here and I will jot that down. So I'm going to finish working on that. I don't think you need to watch me draw a whole boatload of lines, but that just gives you an idea. So I'll go through all 4 of my little books, get all of my trackers all mapped out and lined up for the rest of October.